right. Let's just get started in a comfortable seat. So you can have your legs crossed. You can sit on a block or a blanket, roll up your mat, and just close the eyes. And to settle yourself in here for the next 60 minutes. We'll get into a lot of movement. So take this time to just be still, letting any fidgets out, kind of moving your head, your neck, your shoulders around, and then close the eyes. And start to breathe. Feel the breath fill through the nostrils, and then let it exhale. From your comfortable seat with the eyes closed, just each inhale, take it a little slower, a little smoother, and each exhale, feel the breath exit your body. Notice the sensations, and without putting any meaning on them, just observe how your body feels. Our intention today is sweet and savory. So throughout the practice, there may be some poses that feel really sweet and good and nourishing to your body, and some might feel a little more sticky or unfamiliar or uncomfortable. And we'll just try to find some balance between that. L.R. Knost says, life is amazing, and then it's awful, and then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing, hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale doing the ordinary. That's just living, heartbreaking, soul healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. So from your seat, let's just take a big breath into that, a big, beautiful breath. Inhale. Go ahead and just sigh it out. And I put the playlist in the chat box if you'd like to add some music from your seat. Just inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to your right, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. And inhale, find length. You could close the eyes still here. With each inhale, grow taller, grounding the sit bones. Exhale to twist and bring out the spine. One more like that. And then just keep your left hand where it is in the twist and reach your right arm overhead, side body stretch. Let the head and the neck relax. You can use your fingertips to kind of hold your head and your neck. Continuing to ground the sit bones, lengthen the right side body. If you're holding your head, release, reach your right arm, make a fist, and then draw the elbow back like a bow and arrow. Two more, reach and pull. One more, reach and pull. And then come all the way back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend the elbows, press the palms, draw your thumbs back behind your head and lean back into that. And then inhale, reach your arms forward, flip the palms, make fists, and draw your fists and forearms through, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, twist to the left now. Right hand to left thigh, left hand behind the back. Lengthening and twisting as you inhale and exhale. Always invitation to modify your movement. Come back to a child's pose. You know your body. Keeping the right hand where it is, sweep the left arm up and over the ear. Relax the head, the neck. Maybe use your fingertips around the head, the temple to support your neck. Bring the left side body, breathe. And then release that grip if you have it. Make a fist and pull the left elbow back behind you. Two more, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. One more, inhale, sweep. And exhale, pull it all the way back. Come all the way to center and plant your feet out in front of you on your mat, about hip width distance apart. Knees are bent. Bring your hands to your shins and just start some cat-cows here. So with the long spine, lengthen, exhale, curl and round, tuck the chin, and then draw your heart forward again. Close the eyes, just undulate the spine like a seated cat-cow. And again, think about our intention of sweet and savory. What poses feel sweet? What poses feel savory? Just notice the sensations without judging. Couple more rounds, move with your breath. Then pause, walk your feet as wide as the mat and roll to your back. Let the arms go long and just windshield wiper the legs a little to the left and right. You could be on your toes. It's warming up the inner thighs, letting the head sway if that feels good to you. And now draw the knees in like a hug, hands behind the thighs. Start to rock and roll back to a seat. Just massaging the whole spine as you roll. And then come on back, planting the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. And bend both knees and letting the shins come to the mat, kind of like 90 degrees, but not quite. Your right sole of your foot is kind of by your left thigh. Sit up tall. Inhale here, and see if you can switch sides with or without using your hands. Maybe your hands are on the ground or a wall around you or your table. Just see if using your core, you can switch sides, kind of floating your shins, your thighs, your ankles off the mat. Maybe you're just tiptoeing one to the other. Again, maybe your arms are involved. You're doing it right, whatever you're doing. Let's take one more on each side, just switching the legs, feeling that core work. And then let's finish with your right leg in front. Right hand behind the back. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the left arm. Reach the hips forward. And exhale, hips come down. Just twist a little to your right here. Maybe even come down to your forearms. And come all the way back up, and we'll switch sides. So with or without the hands, left leg comes to front. Both knees are bent. Left hand behind the back. On your shins, lift the leg and the hips. Lift the thighs, reach the right arm overhead. And then exhale, hips come down. Walk yourself to the left. Maybe lower one forearm or the other. And start to unravel, coming all the way back. Plant the feet as wide as the mat and just wash that out with windshield wiper legs again. At your own pace, you could lift the heels. You could stay on one side for a little longer stretch. Listen to your body and your body today. Different every yoga class. Okay, pause and bring your feet back to hip width distance apart. Hands behind you, fingers can face wide or face your hips. Inhale, lift up, reverse tabletop. Imagine you're squeezing a block between thighs. Really press your knees forward, press into all four corners of the feet. Let the head and neck relax. One more inhale here. Exhale, hips come down and find traditional tabletop. So flip over to hands and knees, tabletop. Spread through all 10 fingers, nice and wide. And just extend your right leg back, right toes to the mat. Press your right heel away, feeling the quad stretch, the calf stretch there. One more inhale. Exhale, roll your right heel down. Left hand stays down, right hand to the sky. Side plank variation. You could move your left shin further to the left to help with balance. Stacking your shoulders, rolling the right shoulder back. Option to stay right here. Option to add on by extending your right arm over your ear and lifting your right leg. Stay as you are, or maybe draw elbow to knee. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you crunch. Nice and slow. If you're taking that, two more. And then make your way back to tabletop. Take your time. Shins down, hands down. Left leg goes back behind you, toes to the mat. Heel pressing away from you. Next, exhale, left heel rolls to the left. Left hand reaches for the sky. Side plank variation, maybe right shin and right foot more to the right. Roll your left shoulder back. Spread through all 5 fingers on the left hand and really claw the mat with your finger pads of the right hand. Either stay here or lift left ankle and heel in line with your hip. Reach your left arm forward. Stay here or take a few of those elbow to knee crunches. Inhaling when you find length and exhaling as you draw elbow to knee. Come on back to tabletop as you're ready and step both feet back into plank pose. So shins, knees are lifted. Press your heels back, reach crown of head forward. Either stay here or you could lower your knees. We're gonna build a bit of strength. Walk your feet a tiny bit wider. Reach your right arm forward alongside your ear. Take a breath. See if you can keep your hips stable. There's a tendency for your right hip to come up. Lower your right hand. Take a breath. If you need to lower your knees, do so. Left arm reaches forward. Stay strong, and if lowering your knees is still strength, left hand comes down. Stay here. Lift your right heel, right leg off the mat. And lower. Lift your left leg off. And lower. Everybody press back, down dog. Full round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale all the way back to plank. We're going to take another variation of that. Reach your right arm forward. And then reach your right arm under your body for your left hip. Reach your right arm forward again. One more. Tap your right hip. And lower the right hand down. Again, you can lower the knees. Left hand reaches. Reach under your body for your right hip. Reach your left arm forward. One more. Tap the right hip. Left hand down. Downward facing dog. Let it be a resting pose. Take a full inhale. And exhale. One more variation. Shift forward to plank. Stay strong. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists in line. Reach your right arm forward. Either lower it down and then lift your left leg, or lift your left leg and see if you can hover. You could take it from tabletop with the right knee and chin down. Lower the hand and foot. Left arm reaches forward. Lift the right leg. If you fall out, it's okay. That's how your body's learning, and maybe you're shaking, building new muscle memory. Left hand, right foot down. Down dog. Now stay. 5 breaths. Move it around. Wag your tail. Shake your head. Stay here and breathe. Explore. Maybe close the eyes. Notice what sensations are coming up. Start to find some more stillness in your downward facing dog. And then look to your hands and walk all the way forward, forward fold. As many steps as you need. You could have knees bent. Hang heavy at the top of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, take a half lift, hands to the shins or thighs. Crown of head forward, flat back. Exhale, release. Press through your feet, rise all the way up, mountain pose. And exhale, just let your hands come alongside your legs. Take a full round of breath here. Let it go. Next, inhale, arms up. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, step it back, plank. Everybody lower knees, chest and chin, elbows stay close to the rib cage. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. However you need to get there, through tabletop or plank, even a child's pose. If you feel warm and you'd like to hop into the forward fold this time, bend the knees, and on your exhale, see how quietly and softly you can land. Otherwise, take as many steps as you need to get back to a forward fold. We're taking another sun salutation together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Head heavy. Inhale, rise, mountain. Arms up. And exhale, just let them come by your side. On your next inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank. Option to take a chaturanga, either knees, chest, chin, or lowering elbows halfway, up dog or cobra. Take your time, open heart, down dog. Okay, so that was 2 sun salutations together. I'm going to give you some time to take 2 on your own. If you want to just take 1 really slow, or if you want to take 3 a little swifter, or if you want to stay in a child's pose. Whenever you're ready, bend your knees. On your next exhale, walk or hop to your forward fold and go on through. However you do it is the right way to do it. So if you get lost, don't worry about it. Just move. You can add or subtract anything. Take any modifications. Just follow your breath. Your inhales lead you. Maybe close the eyes and see how it feels to move without any visual distractions. No rush. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. From down dog, take a full rounded breath. And let it go. If you're in down dog, inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Lower your right forearm to the earth and then lower your left forearm, forearm plank. Press your right palm down, left palm down, plank pose. Now lower your left forearm and right. Again, see if you can keep your hips stable. Press your left palm plus your right palm. All right, one more time. Lower your right side and left side. Press right palm, press left palm. This time, left forearm and right forearm lower and just stay. Interlace your hands for a little more support. Forearm plank and start to crawl your feet towards your top of your mat for dolphin pose. So the further you walk your feet in, the more intense it will be in the shoulders and hamstrings. Give yourself space if you want to walk your feet back a little. Hips high, down dog in the lower body. Couple rounds of breath. You could bring your toes together and lift one leg for a breath, and then the other. You could walk your feet wide. One more slow round of breath. You got it. And then everybody reverse back, feet to the back of the mat, shoulders over elbows, forearm plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Bring your arms to parallel again. Untuck the toes. Press the shins of the feet into the mat and draw your heart forward. Sphinx pose. Few rounds of breath here. Isometrically pull your palms and your forearms back to draw your heart forward and broaden through your collarbone. One more breath. And then release. Forehead or ear to the mat. Bend your knees. And windshield wiper the legs here, swaying the hips and releasing the lower back. Okay, hands alongside the chest, downward facing dog. From down dog, right leg high, step it all the way forward for low lunge. So left knee comes down, make sure it feels supported. You could double up the mat. Inhale, arms up, relax the shoulders. Keep drawing left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up, twisted lunge. Either stay here or left heel draws towards glute. Reach your right hand back for a little bit of a twist, or maybe even grab your ankle or your foot, or if you have a towel or a t-shirt or belts, We'll take just a couple breaths in the quad stretch here. If you don't have the reach for the foot, you're just getting a nice twist. Breathe into it. One more inhale. Exhale, very gently release. Right hand plant, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it through, low lunge. Step that foot as far forward as you can or inch it forward if you need more space. Right knee comes down either with a blanket or folding up the mat to support the right knee. Arms up. Relax the shoulders. Draw the rib cage in. Soften your face, your tongue. One more inhale to reach. Exhale, right hand inside, left foot, left hand to the sky. Either stay here or right heel towards glute, reach back, twist, or bind for the quad stretch. Exhale, very gently release the back foot and step all the way forward. Right foot meets left, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Press through the feet, rise all the way, mountain pose. Exhale, right hand down by your right leg, left arm reaches up and over, side body stretch. Keep grounding through both heels. Inhale, two arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down, reach right arm up and over. Inhale through center. Take it once more on each side. So right hand down, lean to your right. Inhale up and exhale to the left. Come all the way back up. Exhale, fold forward. Knees can always be bent softly. Inhale, half lift. Step back. Option to take your flow of vinyasa or just press back, downward facing dog. Good choices. From down dog, right leg lifts. High lunge. Step it all the way through. Maybe inch it forward to get it further. As you're ready, rise up. Right knee over ankle. So we're going to take a series from here. We're going to go on the right side, left side, and back from the left to the right. So take breaks as you need to and just follow along. It's going to be challenging, but I know you can do it. You all are strong. Exhale, open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. So try to maintain your stability. Beautiful. Reach your fingers. Shoulders over hips. Right hand down the back or down your left leg. Reach left arm to the sky. Exalted. Inhale. Exhale. Make a fist with your left hand. Bend the left elbow and cross it over the right thigh. Reach your right hand on top of the fist for a twisted high lunge. Keep reaching your left heel back, keeping your left thigh lifted and straight and strong. Now exhale, slowly lower your left knee to the earth. Twisted low lunge. So notice you can maybe go a little deeper in the twist with the left knee lowered. Now inhale, re-extend the left heel back, left leg straight, twisted high lunge. All right, one more time, just lower and tap the left knee gently. Inhale, re-extend left leg straight. We're gonna come into chair pose with this prayer twist. So right foot stays where it is. Look at your right big toe. Left toe is gonna meet it. Keep the twist, step forward, you got it. Chair pose at the top of the mat, beautiful. Inhale, arms up, chair pose with the arms along the ears. Press the palms together, pull them to your heart and twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside left leg. Now left foot stays where it is. Come onto your right toes, lift your right heel. Start to step your right foot all the way back. Take your time to get there. Twisting to the left. Now lower your right knee down. Take a breath. Twisted low lunge on the left side. Inhale, straighten the right leg. One more, just gently bend and tap the right knee. Inhale to straighten it. Okay, we're reversing out. So come all the way up into that exalted. Left hand down to your sacrum or the right leg. Reach the right arm up. And then exhale to an open arm twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Left knee over ankle. Rise, left arm up, square off the shoulders, the hips, high lunge. You got it. Okay, we're gonna repeat. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, open arm twist. Inhale, exalted, right arm to the sky, left hand back. Make a fist with the right hand, bend the elbow and hook it outside left thigh. Left hand on top of right hand, feel the leverage pressing into the twist. Slowly lower your right knee, take a break, take a breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg, high lunge. One more, lower and tap the right knee. Inhale, straighten. Look to your left foot. We're coming into chair pose with the prayer hand twist. So step right foot to the top of the mat. One inhale. And exhale, arms up, chair pose. If you need a break, come out of chair. Press your palms, pull them to heart center and twist to your right. Beautiful, we're almost there. Right foot stays where it is. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. High lunge twist. Slowly lower left knee with control, low lunge. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, lower left knee. One more, straighten the left leg. Start to feel the legs strong. Lighten the left hand. Rise all the way up and out, exalted. Left hand to the sky, reach. Feel the space. And then come into your open arm twist. Arms long. Inhale, arms up, square off. High lunge. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take a vinyasa or press straight into downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Amazing job. That was not an easy sequence. Take your time to get back to down dog, and when you get there, bring your feet as wide as your mat, wide-legged down dog. Notice how that feels. And then reach your right hand under your body for your left leg, maybe your calf, your ankle. Look under your left armpit, twisted down dog. Keep pressing your heels back. And then start to look forward, replant your right hand down, and we'll take it on the left side. So left hand reaches under the body for the right leg. Reaching around your thigh, your calf, looking under your right armpit. Come on back, wide leg down dog. Now we'll go a little faster. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, hips high down dog, and reach your right hand for your left foot or leg. Transition through plank. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, hips up, left hand to right leg. Keep going at your own pace. Couple more times. Reaching under and twisting the body. Moving with your breath. Maybe once more to the left and right. And when you're done, find your way to a traditional down dog, walking the feet about hip width distance apart. From down dog, bend the knees, look forward. If you're ready, hop forward, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Lift your right knee, one-legged mountain. Exhale, open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Left hand can hold the right knee. And then rise back to center, one-legged mountain. Exhale, press your right foot forward, your right heel, lift it. And we're moving into warrior three. So start to tilt your torso forward, sweeping your leg back. Toes face the earth to square the hips. You can always grab onto anything nearby to help you. If you have blocks or props, water bottles, keep reaching your right heel back. Any arm variation, hands can come to hearts, reach back behind you. One more inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. We're gonna step back to warrior one. So bend your left knee, step your right foot to the back of the mat, sweep the arms up. Take your time, however you wanna adjust yourself. Maybe walk your left foot wider. Keep drawing left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. And keep drawing your right hip forward. Press to the outside edge of that right foot, left knee over ankle. One more inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Again, adjust. maybe a wider stance, maybe heel toe your legs a bit. You could have your hands to your hips to find that they're leveled, shoulders over hips, left knee over ankle. So keeping the legs as they are, stay strong in the legs. Inhale, arms up, press palms, bend the elbows, bring your thumbs towards your back. And then inhale, sweep your arms in front of you, flipping the palms, make fists, really pull back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, beautiful. Inhale, arms up. One more, same pattern. Exhale as you lower and pull. This time, just the left arm up, bend the left elbow, right hand to left elbow, or you could play with arch your arms, bending your right arm, reaching either for your shirt or your fingertips. Rebend that left knee, stay strong in the lunge. One more inhale. Keeping any arm variation you have, straighten the left leg, reach up and back, reverse triangle. And then cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back, option to take a vinyasa. We meet in down dog. From down dog, everybody bend the knees, lower the shins and the knees to the mat. Inhale, arms up, stand up on your shins. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, open arm twisting, slip the heels back. Then inhale, sweep the arms up and take it to the left. So go at your own pace, hips and arms moving together. A couple more times on each side. When you've finished with each side, just stand on your shins. And we'll take a half camel. So right hand to your sacrum, left hand up. And that could be enough for you. Keep pressing your hips forward. Maybe you start to walk your right hand down your leg or even all the way to your heel. But it's an intense heart opener. Your throat is open. So just go only as far as you need. Slowly come on back up. And we'll take the other side. Hands to hips first. Then inhale, arms lift, left hand to the sacrum, reach up and back, press the hips forward, and maybe walk your left hand down your leg. It's a pretty deep back bend, so again, be gentle with your body. As you're ready, exit back out, and let's all sit down on our heels, close the eyes, tilt the chin, palms to your thighs, hero's pose. Slow the breath. Notice what comes up physically or emotionally here. Either stay in heroes for a few more rounds of breath or fold forward into embryo with the forehead on the mat, arms along the shins, palms up, couple rounds of breath. Maybe rock the forehead side to side. And then as you're ready, from hero's pose or embryo, slowly roll your body back up. Shoulders stacking over hips. Squeeze the shoulders to the ears and exhale, let it go. One more just like that. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders and release. And then plant the palms, tuck the toes, down dog. The second side of that balancing series. So bend the knees, look to your hands. On your exhale, walk or hop, forward fold. Half lift. Reset the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up to mountain, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Open arm twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe right hands to left knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain, square off the shoulders and hips. Exhale, press the left heel, left toes to the sky, and then start to find your warrior three. Sweeping your left leg back, reaching your arms forward, and taking any arm variation you want. Staring at something that's not moving. Again, dialing the toes down to square off the hips. Lift your left heel and reach it back. Reach crown of head forward. Start to move into warrior one. Right knee bends. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, arms up. Take your time to adjust and find a strong warrior one. Maybe walking your right foot wider, more space in the hips, squaring shoulders and hips. So left shoulder and hip draw forward as the right hip and shoulder draw back. One more inhale here, warrior one. Exhale, open on up, warrior two. Adjust your stance. Get deep into the lunge, but reach the crown of head higher. And then inhale, arms up, palms press. Bend the elbows, thumbs towards your back. Inhale, arms sweep overhead and down in front of you, palms up, fists pull back. One more, arms up. Stay strong in the lunge. This time, just the right arm up, bend the elbow, left hand to right elbow, or finding archer arms. Each side's gonna be different, so just notice what variation you'll take on this side. Press the outside edge of left foot, right knee directly over ankle. One more inhale, and then straighten the right leg, keeping the arms lean up and back, reverse triangle. Exhale, release the arms, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, bend the knees and hop all the way through to your seat. We're just gonna do a little bit more core here. So your toes could stay on the mats or you could lift and hover them. We're gonna release our arms. So it's like boat pose. You'll make your hands, spreading them nice and wide. You'll press them to the right. And then draw your elbows back to center. Press your arms to the left. So straightening and bending the arms like you're giving someone a high 10. Nice and control. See if you can keep your hips and your knees stable and still without rocking them side to side, but really twisting in the torso and pressing the palms. Let's take one more on each side. Keep breathing. And then just roll to your back, extend your legs to the sky, shake them out a little. Inhale, lift both shoulder blades off the mat, and we'll take some long leg, straight leg bicycles. So right arm to right leg, and left arm to right leg. So opposite arm to opposite ankle, lowering and lifting the legs. Shoulder blades lifted, space between chin and chest. Go your own pace. You can move a little faster, you could slow it down. We've got 5. Stick with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch, release. Reach arms overhead. Extend through your toes. And then draw the knees in, hands behind the thighs. Giving yourself a little hug. Start to rock and roll on your spine. Rock and roll to a squat at the top of the mat, so feet will be wide. Maybe using your hands to help you get there. Heels in, toes out, palms together. Squat Malasana. Take another round of breath, relaxing the face. And then I'm gonna offer the arm balance of side crow today. If you don't wanna take side crow and you know crow, you can play with that. If you wanna come to child's pose, you can come to that, or you could stay in a squat. So for side crow, you'll bring your toes together and your heels will lift. So your legs are pressing together, your thighs and your shins. You're using those chaturanga arms a lot, so we haven't done too many vinyasas to tire out our triceps, but it's a big twist. So your legs will face one way, and then you'll twist your torso and plant your palms so your fingers are facing the opposite way of your toes. You'll bend your elbows and start to lean to that direction. So I turn myself on my mat. I'm going to my right side first, but it doesn't matter what you start with. Really spread through your fingers to support your wrists. Your right elbow is gonna hold your hip, and your left elbow is gonna hold your thigh. So you'll squeeze the legs together, and maybe you just touch one toe off the mat and kind of play with that, but you don't want to jump into it. It's a lot of core and arm stability and strength. Another way to practice is maybe your head will kind of tap down, and you can hover and balance it. It's pretty fun, but it's very challenging, more advanced pose. So if it's your first time trying, be gentle with yourself. And whenever you're done with trying one side, go ahead and try the other side. Maybe it'll be easier on that side, maybe not. So again, your elbows are bending and you're kind of resting your legs on your biceps and your triceps. You have to really bend those chaturanga arms and get low in a deep twist to make that shelf for your legs. So just have fun with it. We'll take another couple breaths to play. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Awesome work. All right, let's just come back to our shins. Shake out your arms a little bit. It's a lot on the wrists. So shake them out. Make a fist and kind of roll it around like you're shaking your head yes and no with your wrists. If you have questions about any arm balance, you can always ask me at another time. And let's find downward facing dog, our last standing sequence. Take a couple rounds of breath in down dog. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. One more just like that. Inhale. And let it go. Next, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your right knee. Draw right knee towards left elbow. Start to straighten your right leg and lower the outside edge of foot. Left heel rolls to the right. Right hand stays down, left hand lifts. Fall in triangle. Lift your hips. Lift your left arm. And then start to turn your toes to the ceiling. Your heels are planted. And lower your hips down. So your legs are wide and just start to fold forward. Wide leg forward fold. Relax the head, relax the neck. 5 breaths here. Pressing the heels into the earth. Pressing the balls of the feet away from you so your legs stay active. Where can you soften? In the jaw, and the tongue, and the shoulders, and the fingertips. And slowly start to roll yourself, shoulders back over the hips. Turn your torso back to the front of the mat. Plant your palms. And then start to slide your right knee to the top of the mat, bending your left knee, bring it right behind it for knee pile. So feet are nice and wide, shins are wide, and have a seat back into your knee pile. If that is too intense or doesn't work for your body, you could just straighten your left leg and cross one leg over the other. So sitting up, and we'll add arch your arms if you'd like. Reach your left arm up, bend the elbow, right hand to elbow or right hand behind the back. Sitting up tall, or if you would like to fold forward here. Just slow the breath. Notice the sweet and savory sensations. All right, release the arms, shake them out. Plant the palms, unravel your legs, step back to plank. And slowly lower all the way to your belly, bending the elbows nice and slow. Slow it down if you can. Come to one piece on your belly, and we'll take a back bend. So it could just be a cobra. It could be with your hands interlaced behind your back. You could keep your feet down, or you could lift your feet up. Or also offer bow, since we've done some heart openers. Bend your knees. For bow, you reach back for ankles or feet. Whatever you're taking, inhale, lift up. Heart lifts. If you're in bow, kick your feet into your hands. If your legs are lifted, peel your thighs up one little inch further. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly exit all the way out onto your belly. Let it go. Shake your legs or your hips if you need to. Rest here for another round of breath. And as you're ready, hands by your chest, tuck toes, downward facing dog. You're going to take that fallen star, fallen triangle on the left side. So inhale, left leg high. Left knee crosses under the body towards the right elbow. Start to straighten left leg. Lower the left outside edge of foot. Right heel comes to the left. Reach your right arm to the sky. Left hand is the base. Really plug through your finger pads. Lift your hips. Beautiful expressions of the pose. Exhale, toes spin up, hips lower down. And find your wide leg forward fold. Maybe walk your feet even wider this time. Just crawl yourself forward with a long spine. Come into forearms if you have a block or something or a pillow you want to rest your forehead on. 5 slow breaths. Start to walk yourself back out. Shoulders over hips. And then turn to your left. Plant your palms. We'll take knee pile on the second side. So turn your toes to the right. Slide your left knee towards the center of the mat. Slide your right knee right behind it. 2 bent knees. Shins and feet are wide. And you can sit back, or you could just straighten your right leg in front of you and have your left knee bent. If you'd like to add the arms, reach your right arm over your overhead and bend the elbow. All right, release, shake out the arms, shake out the wrists, let that go. Plant the palms, step back to plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Option for this to be your last dog, or go ahead and take one last flow, a final vinyasa. In down dog, take a breath to notice how you feel compared to the first down dog of the practice. And then on your next exhale, bend the knees and hop all the way through. Come onto your back, roll back. Let your head, your neck, and your shoulders release. Cross your right thigh over your left. So feet and shins are wide. Lift your shoulder blades just enough to grab your legs, your ankles, your feet. We're gonna take knee pile from the back. So again, grab opposite hand to opposite foot and then relax head, neck, and shoulders, brow, face. Pull your feet away from each other. Okay, release the hands, but keep the legs. Bump your hips a little to the right and just let your legs float to the left. Find a little spinal twist here. If the cross of the legs is too much, just stack right leg on top of left. Let your right ear turn to the right and close the eyes. All right, come all the way back to center. Just shake out your legs, bicycle them a bit, let them go. Maybe even shake out your wrists, your arms again. So bear a lot of weight in yoga on our hands, especially in arm balances. And then we'll take the second side. So across the left thigh over the right, feet wide. Lift up just to grab opposite legs. Pull the legs away from each other. And let the head and the neck and the shoulders relax. Maybe you close the eyes for the remainder of practice. And then when you're ready, legs stay as they are, arms go wide, hips bump a little left, so there's space for your legs to float and fall all the way to the earth to the right. Final spinal twist, head turns left, wringing out the spine, detoxifying the body. Start to come all the way back to center. Again, move your legs around. And then find happy baby. Knees bent, hands to soles of feet. Draw your knees outside your rib cage. Press your feet into your hands and pull your hands back down. See if you can lower your sacrum, lengthen your spine. Maybe straighten one leg and the other. Maybe roll on your sacrum. Maybe some audible exhales or flutters of the lips. We're coming to the close of practice in the most important posture, final resting pose. So get any last bit of movement out of the way, grabbing whatever you need for your most comfortable corpse pose, socks, blankets, pillows, or nothing at all. And start to slide into Shavasana, taking up space. Palms can be up to feel receptive, or maybe one hand to belly, one hand to heart to feel more grounded. You can have feet up the wall. You can have soles of feet together, knees wide. Just make your choice. Inhale fully and exhale to arrive. Giving yourself permission to do nothing at all. Stay as long as you can. I'll guide you out in a few minutes. Just be. Use your next 10 to 15 breaths to very sweetly and reawaken your body, savoring this stillness and staying longer if you have the time. If you need to continue, draw your knees to the chest and give yourself a huge hug, thanking your body for all it's capable of. I'll read a final quote from Mary Oliver's poem, Don't Hesitate. And we'll meet in a comfortable seat, taking as much time as you need to get there. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give into it. So coming to a seat, sit tall. If it resonates, bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale to fill up and give it back. Amazing work, everybody. Good to see you all. Beautiful practice. I hope you feel good. Thank you. Thank you.